Jerusalem, Rome, Mughal. You've heard of them, but one of the world's greatest empires? You've probably never heard of it. Songhai. It ruled over West Africa, controlled massive trade routes, crushed armies, and built one of the richest cities in human history. Yet today, it's barely mentioned. Long before Europe touched West Africa, the Niger River gave rise to powerful kingdoms. First Ghana, then Mali, and eventually Songhai. By the 11th century, Songhai was a growing city-state centered on Gao. It sat on the Niger River, a golden artery of trade, a place where salt was worth its weight in gold, a place poised for power. In the 1400s, Mali's grip started to slip. The Songhai leaders saw their chance. They took control of trade routes, forged alliances, and raised armies. But it was one man who transformed Songhai from a kingdom into an empire. Sunni Ali. Sunni Ali ruled with fire and fear. He captured Timbuktu from the Tuaregs, then Djenné, after a brutal 7-year siege. He built a river fleet to dominate the waterways and expanded the empire across deserts, savannas, and forests. But he was ruthless. Many feared him more than they admired him. And in 1492, he died suddenly. Some say he drowned, others say he was assassinated. After him came Askia Muhammad, a different kind of ruler. Askia wasn't just a warrior. He was a reformer, a scholar, and a devout Muslim. He reorganized the empire with governors, tax systems, and standardized measurements. He made a legendary pilgrimage to Mecca with a caravan of thousands, distributing gold and gaining international prestige. Under Askia, Songhai became not just powerful, but sophisticated. And then came the city at the heart of it all, Timbuktu, a place of gold, yes, but also of knowledge. It became the intellectual capital of Africa. Thousands of students came to study at Songhai University. They learned astronomy, medicine, theology, law. Its libraries held hundreds of thousands of manuscripts. While Europe was crawling out of the Black Death, Timbuktu was debating philosophy and writing encyclopedias. By the mid-1500s, Songhai reached its peak. It was the largest empire in African history, stretching over 1.4 million square kilometers across what is now more than 5 modern countries. Its wealth came from trade, salt, gold, slaves, textiles. Its armies were feared, its cities were bustling. But something was coming, something Songhai had never seen before. In 1591, Morocco invaded. Their army was small, but they had a weapon the Songhai did not: guns, muskets, gunpowder. At the Battle of Tondabi, the Songhai cavalry charged, but the Moroccans fired. The front lines collapsed. The army crumbled. In a matter of days, centuries of power unraveled. The Songhai Empire was gone, its cities looted, its scholars scattered. But not everything was lost. Timbuktu's manuscripts survived, hidden by families and buried beneath floors. They tell of kings and thinkers, trade and science. They preserve a legacy that the world forgot. Because this was not just a kingdom, this was a superpower, a center of learning, commerce, and culture, a pillar of African history.